Welcome, welcome, welcome to the 10-minute planner where we talk about events all the time. Hey y'all, welcome back. So, today's topic, we're diving into one of the popular events and topics that I get sometimes with my clients. Not every client cares, but a lot of clients do, right? How to create Instagrammable moments at your event. You know the spots where the guests stop, pull out their phones and say, wait, don't move. This is too cute. I need this. I need a video. Those moments where you can make it more memorable, shareable, and buzzworthy, right? Let's talk about how to create them the right way. Okay, step 1, understanding the power of a visual storytelling. Okay, Instagrammable moments aren't just about pretty backdrops, they're about storytelling. Every photo should say something about your event's vibe, purpose, or brand, but you don't want to overdo it, okay? Don't overdo it. Always ask yourself, what emotion do I want people to feel when they post this? What emotion do I want people to feel at my event? Okay? Is it elegance? Is it funny? Is it luxury? Is it community? Is it creative? Right? That feeling guides your entire design approach. Okay? Step 2, create a focal point. Every great event needs a visual anchor. This is where the backdrop comes in, so to speak. It's that one spot that makes people stop and look. This can be a custom flower wall. It could be a branded step and repeat. It could be a fun installation. It could be a balloon tunnel. It could be an arch. It could be whatever you want it to be. Here with Simply Elegant Events, I purposely like to choose one major focal point and a second smaller activity for every event. I don't like too many focal points in, during events because it clutters the space. It seems like you're trying too hard to create something, and not everybody will get to use everything. So what's the point of doing it that way? Less is definitely more if you want the guests to be drawn to the scene and not overwhelmed by it. Imagine if you're coming in and there's a balloon wall here, but there's a huge 10 by 10 foot long backdrop over here, but then in the next corner there's another backdrop over there. Let's create one focal point, maybe 2 moments where guests can interact and you can take a video and a picture and it looks seamless, it looks timeless, it looks simply elegant. You see what I did there? But also gives your guests the feeling that they want to feel in the storytelling that comes behind it. Okay, so step 3 is layer the experience. Once you have the focal point set, think about how you want to layer the guest experience around it. So lighting, textures, props make big differences in your decor and design, right? So maybe a textured tablecloth, a patterned tablecloth here, a solid tablecloth there, all matching, all cohesiveness, but it's different things to catch your eye and different ooh, this is cute moment. Ooh, this is nice moment. It's an element of intention, something that the guests can touch, hold, and pose with, maybe a custom mocktail bar with, branded sticks, or even the floated, printed, edible drink. I forget what they call them. I think they call them drink stamps or something, where you can have your photo in each drink, at least for the first hour. Something like that, right? And then also think multi-sensory. If it looks good, it smells good, it feels intentional, the guests will naturally want to capture it and share it. Before I go to the next step though, right? I want to make sure that, and I want to preference this and emphasize this, do not try so hard. Do not plan your entire special day and your special moment in your corporate event or whatever it is and say, we have to be viral. Instagrammable and viral are two separate things. I'm not talking about going viral. I'm talking about creating a story. The moments that go viral in weddings, right, are filled with inside jokes and are filled with, for weddings, they're filled with love. For other social events like birthday parties and stuff like that, they filled with uniqueness for that person that you are celebrating. For corporate events, it's filled with your impact and how far your reach is as a corporation. For fundraising, it's fueled in a different way in terms of the money that you're raising, what for, who is this benefiting, and such. Okay, so Instagrammable does not mean at all viral. Okay, so we got that covered. Okay, going back to step 5 now. Oh, I'm sorry, we're at step 4. Going to step 4. Use lighting to your advantage. Okay, lighting makes or break the shot. I love natural light because you get the full beauty of the essence, especially in a photo. However, if your venue is uplitted, okay, first of all, uplighting is beautiful. I hate events who are uplighted in blue and red because you can't take pictures. You need a professional photographer to take every single photo and have their own lighting that comes with it. Because if you pull out your phone, I don't care how good the phones are now. If you pull out your phone and try to take a picture of somebody in uplit blue or red, that is a harsh light. Okay? All right, back to the sexy voice. Okay? So, natural lighting is best, but this is where I incorporate pin spots into the design. Because I want the room to be lit, but also the accents that need to be pinpointed, like a big centerpiece on a table, the cake at a wedding. You want pin spots or a spotlight for your speaker who's on the stage, or if you want, if you have a whole section for a silent auction, for a fundraiser, or whatever the case may be, you need some type of spotlight, pin spots to just give that area, give that item a natural lighting so when you take pictures, it looks good. Okay. All right. So now we get to step 5. Don't forget the branding. Okay. If this is a corporate and a nonprofit event that you are planning, use your branding strategically. Okay. It does not have to be on everything and everywhere. All right. Use the colors of your logo, not your logo everywhere. Use the font of your logo, but your logo doesn't have to be everywhere. The vibe should be consistent. If you are throwing a boho VIP experience, let's say in a corporate lounge, whoever the corporate client is, right? It should mirror the vibe that you want it to go for with light use of logos, right? If you are doing a wedding or you're doing like a social event, right? Let's say you decide, all right, I need to make hashtags, right? Or John and Melissa forever. That's your thing, right? Very subtle. You could create a logo for your event as well. Very subtle. Okay. For example, a branded flower wall or a napkin detail can be photographed 100 times, right? But it's better than a dozen banners for people to walk by because it's very subtle. All right. Step 6, make it easy to share. Give them an easy way to share this information, a QR code, a hashtag. So that way you create your own photo gallery. So listen, for Instagrammable moments, I love a good photo booth. And I don't mean a photo booth where you stand in front with an iPad. I'm talking about I have a hired photographer to take professional photos at this event. I love a good photography moment, still stationed photo booth. Because that photo is good quality. They will share that photo because it's good quality, right? They will keep it. They will share it. You create a little hashtag on there. If your photographer could create a little digital imprint of the event's name, John and Melissa's wedding, or if it's a VIP lounge experience with this brand, whatever it is, they will reuse that over and over again. Okay? And it keeps it more buzzworthy after the event. And you get to pull from the hashtag, pull from the QR code, the photo gallery, so you can use it for yourself as well too. So to recap everything, all right, think of the story first, create a focal point, layer the experience, lighting, and blend your branding beautifully into it. Okay, that's how you turn a moment into a memory, and a memory into a post everyone wants to share. All right. And again, being Instagrammable and viral are two separate things. I am not talking about becoming viral. All right. So thanks for tuning in to the 10-minute planner. This is Cheyenne from Simply Elegant Events. If you love this episode, please share it with a friend or a client who loves great design. And don't forget to follow us at Simply E Events for more behind the scenes and just a look of how we bring our events to life and some of our past events. And I will talk to you in the next one.